Did you realize that 8 out of 10 fire deaths happen in the home? Hi, I'm Arvada firefighter Scott Pribble. Having a working smoke alarm will increase your family's chance of surviving a fire in your home by almost half. But if you add a residential sprinkler system to the equation, your chance of surviving goes to over 80%. A smoke alarm will notify you that a fire has started, but it takes that fire sprinkler system to keep the fire in place and allow you and your family a true chance of getting out alive. Recently, we put on a demonstration to show the power of fire and how just a single fire sprinkler can keep your family protected. Let's take a look.
We have started a small fire in a trash can that is sitting between the back wall and the sofas. The fire is to simulate a discarded cigarette butt and is used to show that even a small fire can cause a great deal of destruction. The only thing that is in the trash can is newspaper. As you can see, fire grows very quickly. In most homes today, a working smoke alarm is the only protection that you have for your family. Both smoke alarms activated in less than 25 seconds. The only additional fire protection in the room on the right, a single fire sprinkler head. Despite what you may have seen before, fire sprinklers only activate once the temperature at the sprinkler head reaches a certain level. In this demonstration, the temperature must reach 165 degrees. At 47 seconds, the sprinkler head activates. The fire in the room on the right will not grow anymore and may even be extinguished by that sprinkler activation. Take a look at the color of the smoke in both rooms. The color of the smoke from the fire on the right is now light gray or white. That is because that fire is being controlled by the fire sprinkler and is no longer growing. You and your family will now have plenty of time to execute your escape plan and get out of the house to safety. The fire in the room on the left has now changed from gray to black. That is because the sofa has now become involved in the fire.
We're a minute 30 in now, and the fire's starting to grow in there. If we actually had a wall in the front, that smoke would be staying in that room, but because we never hit a wall, so we're going to see what's going on. The smoke's coming out and it's not building up as fast as it would.
We are going to send the fire crew into the room on the right to put out the rest of the fire and send that video away. Normally, the smoke would be building from the ceiling to the floor. If we had a fourth wall, the smoke would be so thick at this point that it would be impossible to walk upright in this room. Crawling on your hands and knees would be your only option for escape. The problem with smoke is not only the combustion products that make up the smoke, but also the temperatures in that smoke. In a common residential fire, temperatures near the ceiling can reach up to 1,200 degrees. Smoke inhalation is the primary cause of death of fire victims. The smoke kills by a combination of heat damage to the lungs and poisoning and irritation caused by carbon monoxide, hydrogen cyanide, and other combustion products. At this point, the smoke alarm fails to function any longer. In fact, it melts together and will end up lying on the floor. In this demonstration, the curtains never really catch fire. This is unusual. Curtains can often be the cause of the quick spread of fire. On an open window, curtains may be blown onto a lit and unattended candle or even onto a hot stovetop. At this point, the heat is so intense at the lower levels of the room that the other furniture becomes damaged by the fire. The table and lampshade ignite, and the brown chair that is across the room from the original fire will be destroyed. You can start to see the smoke itself starting to catch on fire. Take a look at the ceiling. You will see fire growing along the ceiling. This is called rollover. This leads to total involvement of everything in the room, or what is called flashover. At this point, no one that is still in this room will survive.
As you saw, the fire on the left was out of control in less than our average response time of 4 minutes. But the fire on the right was controlled by that single fire sprinkler in 47 seconds, protecting your personal property and giving you and your family a true chance of survival. All of this protection for less than the cost of a carpet upgrade in your new home. When you combine the key elements of a working smoke alarm, a residential fire sprinkler system, and practicing your family escape plan, you have everything that you need for your family's survival. For more information, you can go to our website at www.arvadafire.com and click on Residential Fire Sprinklers.